Alright, hey fellow YouTubers, aliens, and users of the Bugmeister RC-505 Mark II. Today, we're going to try to update software. Coming to you from Area 51, New England. My buddies. So, stand. Those non-users of descent. Sick when the camera moves around too much. Sorry about that. First thing, check the version. So, hold down the menu button. This is a two-handed operation, and you hit power. Look at that. Got a new camera here. Let's see if this thing works. Not really. Yeah, there you go. So, version 1.21. Now that needs to be updated, right? Right. So let's turn it back off. And what you need to do is go to the boss site. See 505 Mark II. Alright, so put that in your browser. Boss RC-505 Mark II. Don't go into the ads. Well, there you go. Boss info. Click on that one. There you go. It's looking good. Looks like the beast. They make it look so pretty. More to love. Yeah. Want you guys with all the bugs list. Send them about all your love. Downloads. Here we go. Downloads. So click on that. You see that? You can't see that. Alright, so it's the first window. You can't see the focus. RC-505 system program. Click. Here's the instructions. I'd print it out. Start at page 3 if you go to the print, because the first 2 pages are just all the ads. We just did the verify what you got. Power it off, as you see. And here's all the bugs they fixed. A bunch of stuff. I won't read it to you. But I had 1.21 on it, and that fixed a few things, and 1.20 fixed a few things, and you can see this has had history of updates. What you need is that USB cable, and that is a simple printer cable that you used to get. Go into your USB printers. Got square. Let's see it. There it is. See, square on that end. And that goes to the RC-505. So the other end's USB, and I recommend plug it straight into your computer. So I'll take off my DAW box, plug it straight in. Now here's the trick I learned. See, the top ones are hollow. If you face the hollow ones up, you always get that thing plugged in easily without having to flip it over. Okay, let's go back. Now you want to go get the software. In order to get the software, you got to go agree to some stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to steal it. I'm not going to rip it off. I'm not going to do anything bad with it. And you can download it. It's probably going to put it in an area you don't want. Like if you have a Windows computer, it's going to put it in downloads. I like to keep all these backed up ones and separate land. There it is. It looks like it's downloaded. It's not adding anything more to it. 2.815 kilobytes. Oop, no, there it is. There's the whole thing. 49 kilobytes. Glad I waited. It's a zip file. It's important to know that. So I would cut it out of there, create a bunch of directories for all the different versions, because somebody asked on the Facebook slide if you can go backwards. You can only go backwards if you save the previous one. So before you go and update it, I hope you save the 1.21. And there it is in there. 1.21. And if this is hard to see, I can zoom a little more. And you can see that is all unzipped. So here's the zipped one. I'm going to just like I did there, I have the subdirectory where they're unzipped. See, there was a zip file there and there was an unzip. So I'm going to, there's 5. This is someone else had a question for this too. Because I can see what the new one does when you unzip it, but let me first create another directory. Bear with me. Folder RC-502. I'm just going to give it the same name. It seems alright. Do that because it's down one level. 130. And now let's go up and go here and unzip. So Windows, you can extract all. How do we do that? Extract all. And it asks you where you want to extract it, and I'm going to go down. No, I could put it in that here. Go find the directories you just created. I got one under boss and then music. I got there. I'm going to put down the extracted ones right here. So let's go. That's it. It's selected. Extract. Now there's still 5 files. Somebody mentioned there was 4, but there's still 5. Okay, so there's your 5 files. Check. Now, next step is to link your boss to the computer. And do that. You hold down the exit button and then push the power switch. When it turns on, you'll see pairing. So you hold down the exit button over here. Hold on a sec. I'll show you that. So hold down exit while you hit power, and it's plugged in. See? Plugged in with that printer port. And let's see what it says. Connected. Nice. That's important. Go back. Alright. Go up. Oh, there it is right there. RC-505. So RC-505 Roland. And this is what hangs up a lot of people. Don't put it in Roland. You got to put those 5 files. See, it already opened the window for me. So get into that directory where you have just those 5 unzipped. Control A selects them all. Control C copies them. Go over to your boss. It shows up as an F. Don't put it in Roland, put it in the base, F, and then just paste, or Control V, whatever you like. So there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. So that is now what's inside the boss 505. Now, this had you open the icon and all that, but the way I have my Explorer set up, it opened it for me. So I'm all set. So I got my directions here, following along. Bouncing ball. Now you get to drag them over to there. It's weird. It says drag them over to the icon in the deck. Yeah, well, the message appears on the display. Execute the update. So after the copy is complete, eject the icon from the computer. So we're going to go down here. You know how to eject. Go to the USB thing and you say eject RC-505. Just get that on the computer. Alright. Oop. Down the bottom there. See? Eject RC-505. Got it? We're going to eject it. Boom. Safe to remove the hardware. Unplug it. Check. Alright, now that goes to disconnect the USB, the message update appears on the display. Yes, there we go. So we got that. So now that the computer was disconnected, sorry for the delay in the game. Let's get this over here. See that? Focus. It's a little slow. It says update after I disconnected it. And then hit the enter to execute the update. So hit the enter. And it's writing. And do not turn it off while it's doing this, or you will brick it. Had that discussion in the previous update instructions. There it goes. Seems to be working. And you'll get complete. Takes a while. Gives you percent. Wait until it's complete. Once you get complete, you can turn it off, and we can check the version when we boot it up. So we're half the way there. Real exciting. Yeah, I guess this camera's a little better focused. I was using a DJI Asimo, which is a pretty good camera, but it's more for like motorcycles and skiing and that kind of stuff, not so much for close-in work. And it doesn't have a zoom. But other than that, I like it. We are almost done. Alrighty. This is real time, folks, so that's what you should see when you try it at home. Right, 100%. Complete. Turn it off. Alright. So far, so good. Now, remember how it's a two-handed operation? Hold the menu, turn it on. Version 1.3, build 0120. Okay. And I don't know a way to get out of that. Yeah, see, it's just, you gotta turn it off. It says shut down, you don't get the lights and all that silly stuff, because I guess it's probably just running that boot routine. Now, let's turn it on. Hope for the best. Well, someone also mentioned that if your previous patches and stuff don't work right, you should probably do a master reset. I'm not going to do that yet because I have this I/O set up the way I like it, with keyboards and microphones and guitars. And it still has some of my memory in there, so that's good. But that's it. Good luck. And save your old one before you update with the new one, because that way you can still go back to 1.21 with the exact same procedure, or go to my how-to on the YouTube. And if anyone has any more information, I just started messing around with MIDI. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. Let's see the MIDI I/O over there. So the MIDI in, the MIDI out. So the MIDI in, MIDI out comes from Lab for Music, which is this keyboard. And what I want to use is the feature that lets you sync your clocks all up and use the Boss as a master clock. So I like to use a wave station. Has a sequencer on it. Pretty cool. And you could set up the wave station to use an external clock to sync. Here's a famous one. Let's see if it works. There you go. Yeah, you can hear it's going crazy. So that's using the Boss, and again, menu diving to the max. There you go, MIDI. So I have the MIDI coming in from the lab preview, going in there, and then you had to turn on the MIDI out or it wouldn't work. So that was instant. There you go, MIDI out has to be on, MIDI through, MIDI through has to be MIDI into MIDI out through. I'm not using USB, but you won't get anything out of that until you turn this button on. So do your menu dive, and it's about the third, it's the fourth window under MIDI. And then you can, there, see the tempo? That's 120. You can, oop, yeah, that's a little, see, there's still going on with that tempo button. But here you go, let me hold that. Look at how it disappeared again. That's it. So if anyone knows how to slow it down more than that, I've used other external clocks and I can get much slower system clocks out. So I don't know what the boss is doing to me on that, but so I'll leave your update with an open question for anybody who knows how to work the MIDI clock a little better than the rest of us here. I'm learning. I'll do a video on that as soon as I learn. But thank you all for your support. Click like, all the other silly, what do they ask you to? Subscribe to the channel, and have a good Happy New Year. For this, the Bugmeister 1.3. Cheers.